the EFF podcast is not only South Africa.
Yes.
It's the continent and the diaspora.
Yes.
So all of those shenanigans will be seen all over the world because the EFF is going to expose the rotten councillors of the ruling party, the incompetent municipalities that are led by common drunkards and incompetent MECs and ministers in the country. All political leaders of the EFF, everyone will be given a platform. Will also give the student command a platform. All progressive left forces who want to tell their story, they will be welcome to come and tell their story. We need to make sure that every Friday the podcast goes out so that when villagers, the people in the townships, the people in the suburbs, when they are relaxed at home over the weekend and have got nothing to do, they can always play a YouTube channel, podcast of the EFF, and get to hear what the EFF and the political leadership in the left is up to.
And then, of course, it will then bring an opportunity to speak about what the EFF is doing at governance level, particularly in the role that the EFF is participating in government as well.
Absolutely. There must be in the podcast weekly programs that show what we have done that week. That's why we're emphasizing every Friday, where people show what they've done for service delivery. There should be a program that gets to be reported every Friday, what our councillors have done to resolve a service delivery issue, our MPs, MPLs, where there is before and there is after. You show that there was a sewer spillage. After the EFF intervention, within 24 hours, a sewer spillage was stopped. The labor desk, especially the Gauteng labor desk, which is led by Deputy Chairperson, was very vibrant, attending to issues of the workers. Those issues ought to be reported. The issues of gender violence, GBV, we need to report what the GBV desk was up to that week, but equally the work of the EFF that has happened in that week. Remember that during the week is formal meetings, which have to sit briefly because we're in an election period. Then weekend, we go to do election work. So the next Friday will show the interesting interaction of EFF with the people on the ground as it was doing its election work. I mean, on my way here, I posted a video on X. I don't know whether we call it X or Twitter because there's a general confusion. Of a person in Limpopo at the Lituli Park where he opened the tap and the mud just came out of the tap. And it's a general problem of water in Seshego. And the mainstream media doesn't report about it. So there ought to be a channel where such issues of service delivery are reported and exposed so that people know that if they don't do their work, such things will be reported and will be exposed.